further, I read the Bitcoin Standard. Amazing book. It was, I think it really shed light on why gold was valuable and why Peter Schiff really loved gold. And then over time, I just kept listening to more and more podcasts, right? I listened to more podcasts, read more books, had conversations with people. I mean, you kind of start noticing that everybody's conversations are about how life has gotten so expensive.
Well, there has been a growing divergence, we know, between Canada's stock market and the U.S. market. Our next guest is focusing on the divergence in the economies as well between Canada's economy and the U.S. economy, and warns that if we continue on this track, we could be in for increased pressure, particularly on the Canadian dollar. Let's bring in Jean-François Tardif, founder and portfolio manager at Tumelo Investment Management. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And in the flesh, so exciting.
Yeah.
Now, normally I come to you, we talk about junior mining, we talk about junior energy stocks. It's rare that I get kind of this macro thought from you, but you are spending a lot of time thinking about the economy and how it could, filter into equity. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we see a very, very important divergence between the Canadian economy and the U.S. economy. For example, the GDP per capita, we don't have the final number for the first quarter where we think it's going to be negative. So 6 quarters in a row where the Canadian GDP per capita is down. And CapEx, capital investment outside of houses, is also down per capita for the last few years. That's not good, because if we want to be all richer, we need to grow the pie, but not just grow the pie, but grow the pie per capita as well.
Right? Life is constantly getting more expensive, and it will get more expensive forever. There's no way to change that. There's no way to get rid of that. And we need to find a solution, right? We need to find out, before we can find a solution, we need to figure out why it's happening. Then once we figure out why it's happening, we can start looking for a solution, a way to fix our issues. So this led me into Bitcoin. This led me into learning why Bitcoin can and will probably be the world reserve asset, right? And once you see it, I feel like once you get it, you can't unsee it, right? You can't change it's like the Matrix references, right? Once you take the red pill, you can't unsee what you saw. That's where the orange pill is, right? So once you start seeing that there are problems with the current system, it's very easy to see why Bitcoin is the solution, right? And then you keep digging deeper, and you figure out how broken the old system really is. I mean, I did the CFA, right? The CFA is fully, it shows you how to make the broken system work for you. Bitcoin is the complete opposite. It gets rid of the cash flow that we're told that we need. It gets rid of having to ask somebody for rent on a property. It gets rid of dividends. It gets rid of financial statements. All this stuff is gone, right? Bitcoin, if you save in Bitcoin, you're good to go. You don't need to be doing a 4-year degree to figure out which companies to invest in, right? I mean, it's a game changer for everybody. As long as you can put in the time to understand it, it's impossible for you not to see it.